Anatomy. It's often the first course in medical school. Why? Well, it's all about the human body. In this segment, I'm going to give you part one of the big picture view of how you can employ an action-oriented strategy to succeed in your medical school anatomy course. In part one, we're going to focus on a strategy to approach classroom learning and then using independent and group study techniques to reinforce that learning that you're doing inside the classroom.
From anatomy labs to bedside manners are, we'll help you find your compass right from the very start.
First, develop an open mindset of growth. Believe that you're going to need to know your anatomy, regardless of which specialty you're interested in pursuing at this point. Learn as much as you possibly can, each hour, every day. 2, go prepared to actively engage in all of your classroom sessions. Anatomy is usually going to have classroom presentations, typically lectures with PowerPoint slides. No excuses, don't miss these. Be present, alert, engaged, and professional in the lecture hall to learn as much as you can in this important subject. Very soon, you're going to be wearing a short white coat, seeing patients in clinical and hospital settings. Be ahead of time and be prepared in advance, having read the material and ready to learn with your classmates. Third, when you go to all of your classes, take lots of notes. Graduate level anatomy is not an undergraduate pre-medical course where you can skip out of classes and think that you can use a note service or catch up with your buddies later. It's simply not going to work. I'm not talking about trying to scribe every word the instructor says or using voice-activated dictation recording systems. That wouldn't be realistic. You need to construct your own systematic fashion of accurately and effectively abbreviating verbose concepts by jotting down accurate notes, key terms, definitions, concepts, processes, procedures, even just thumbnail sketches. This is a really vital skill that if you learn now, you're going to use for many years as a physician. This note-taking, kinesthetically, mechanically, is vital to how you and your brain are going to interact with the material and get it into your hippocampi, your memory banks, that computer hard drive. Anatomy is visual, so you need to train your brain capacity to take that information in with those classroom slides and then the supplemental imaging software systems that'll grow those visual spatial relationships in 3D in the lab through mechanical dissection and the learning of the structure, the function, the interrelatedness of the bones, the tendons, the ligaments, and the nerves. Whether it's with pen and paper, iPad, or on a laptop, you will revisit your notes frequently. You need to grow that parietal brain capacity for the images from the classroom slides and all that software from the cloud and apply these visual spatial relationships, taking that 3D information from lecture into the lab and then doing the mechanical dissection around those bones and tendons and ligaments and nerves. The subject of anatomy is going to be learned using that active, kinesthetic, hands-on learning process as you engage with the teaching assistants and the professors and your student colleagues with the material, often right over the tank on that human cadaver that was given to your medical school to advance medical science. Fourth, summarize your notes. Each evening after the day's classes are done, review that day's material, synthesize it, integrate it, rewrite your notes. And then you can go to classes prepared, having read ahead for the next day, and you'll be able to synthesize and integrate and apply that knowledge in the lab with that growth-oriented mindset.
Study, study, study.
Study on your own, independently, carefully following the syllabus with its dates. That's the roadmap to setting you up for success in the course that the course director has given you. Take that highlighter, use your stylus, get those key, most important points, those MIPs, particularly when it comes to synthesizing the material. You won't be able to go back through all of that and get down deep into the weeds when it comes to quizzes, midterms, and end of semester exams. Calendar a dedicated commitment to meet at least twice a week with a small group session that you put together with 2 or 3 study buddies, probably no more, after you've reviewed the material.
Studying each day was filled with learning new skills, filled with learning how to live a fuller life.
Come prepared. Book a room in the library or a distraction-free space that's of your liking for active quizzing back and forth.
Same friends, same things to talk about.
Phones off, airplane mode, no texting. Focus. It'll be great time together. Join me next time, and we're going to move through some effective study habits so that you can make the most effective use of your time in laboratory anatomy. Until then, stay well and study well.